All right, so we're back here at Supercar Sunday, brought to you by Porsche Woodland Hills, and my good friend Alec. How long have you been coming to the car show, Supercar Sunday?
Since 2007, 16 years.
Has it been that long?
Back at Roasters.
Wow, we were kids.
Yeah.
We were
I
kids.
think I was 28 or 9 when I started the show.
Wow. So, you know, he's one of the originals, and you followed your passion between film and art, cars and people. And you have a name in the collector car world that, particularly with BMWs, that is unsurpassed in the modern era for capturing the essence of amazing cars and also helping owners sell the cars and put them in the hands of people who are going to be caretakers for posterity of the vehicles. Does that sound about right?
That last part came later on. It all originally started, of course, passion for cars. I always loved cars, and then started shooting music videos and commercials. And, over the years, I was shooting a lot of cars in my music videos and things. And of course, any extra money that was made, it was always bought and lost money on cars and what have you. But, we were enjoying it, always modifying and doing crazy things. One day, one of my friends said, you know, you're playing so many cars and you know how to make films, why don't you make a combination of these two? And what happened was I joined Petrolicious, the former company that used to make films for classic cars, and for about 6 months or so to 9 months we did about a dozen films together with them. And then the next step development was a friend of mine said, why don't you do this for auctions, these passionate love stories that you make in films? Because one thing with classic cars is years of history, of ownership, love, care, you know, especially in, say, in the case of a car like this, Austria, Germany, USA, that's 50 years of history. So I combined classic car custodianships, ownerships, together with the history of the car, and began making these emotional films for the auctions so that the next custodian could relate to the car and the owner and bring better, say, results.
So you know, what a lot of people do when they sell cars is they'll write a really nice story, get some pictures, maybe they pay a professional to take pictures. He takes it one step further where he captures the entire history of the car as best he can on film and the owners and tells the story. You know, here's your provenance. Here, it's a visual, it's a video, you can have a posterity if you pass the car on, but the quality is 5-star. You know, it's a real production, and that adds a lot of selling value, but also something you can hand to the next owner. And so what do you have today? You called me and said you're bringing something special.
It's a 1974 3.0 CSL coupe, one of only 167 factory Batmobile, as I said, homologations. So this is one of the first 110 Series 1. Restored in Germany between 2017-18 up to 19, and it was not restored to full factory exact spec. It was modified to some degree, different wheels, 5-speed dog leg, different heads, a little bit more for performance-based car rather than just strictly pure factory. And then something interesting has happened because we have it on auction this week. Was we found out that the engine engine block had been changed, and then we found the original one in at the shop where it was restored. So we went and during this weekend got that original engine block as well. So it's a different block in here, but
you have the
we also have the original.
Nice. So well, that's not uncommon. That's pretty common actually.
So it was. We didn't know that, but now we know, and we want to thank the E9 enthusiast community who taught us that. I believe. One thing I need everybody to know is I don't make these history films just to fluff the car up. It's based on a good car, good ownership, and good history of the car. The car is good. If it's not, we make them good first. We restore them or rejuvenate the car or make sure all the mechanicals are correct before I make the film or the photos, so it's not like it's not a fake fluff job.
Right. Well,
But-
your reputation's gold, and I've watched you over the years that you're, you know, opinion leader, particularly in the BMW world, and cars from all over the world now. Cars from all over the world send cars to you to get them up to speed, to then have you create this documentation, video documentation, and then they go to auction, right? So how can people find you if they want to see your films?
Cartiologyfilms.com or on social media, or bring your trailer, Alec Cartoon.
So we'll take a quick walk around. Whenever he gets something special, send me a text a couple days in advance. Hey, I'm going to bring something special. When he pulled in, there was literally about 100 people around this car, and I've actually never seen one of these in person.
I've seen a
Unbelievable.
couple of people that never had one.
Unbelievable. Now, so once again, this is what we call it Supercar Sundays. Over the years, so many wonderful people have come to the event and continue to come, and they evolve, right? They evolve, they follow their passions. Like you're a great illustration of someone who followed their passion for cars and people and film, and created this cottage industry based off your reputation, your knowledge of what you can do to cars, and you're having a lot of fun. A lot of work, but a lot of fun, right?
A lot of fun, a lot of work.
And people all over the world now know who you are, right? Safe to say, right? Unbelievable. Alec, thank you for always being out here, sharing everything.
Thank you for 20 years of Supercar Sunday.
My pleasure. Another great day.